Turning now to the ongoing migrant crisis.
Governor Hochul says she's looking into ways to help migrants get work authorizations sooner for jobs here in New York.
Fox 5's Morgan McKay is live outside the governor's office on Manhattan's East Side. Morgan?
Stephen, Natasha, city and state leaders have been pleading with the federal government for about a year, asking that they speed up the wait time for work authorization so migrants can get to work faster. And so far, the federal government has not been interested in doing this. But today, Governor Kathy Hochul announced that the state is considering its own program that would allow migrants to work here in New York.
This would be unprecedented.
Governor Kathy Hochul says she is considering putting together a proposal that would grant migrants state-level work permits so that they would not have to wait the 180 days to start working after applying for asylum, as it is required right now under federal law. How this would work is unclear, but Hochul says she is discussing it with her attorneys.
I spoke about this at the White House. I said, I may do something at the state level. I may be having to do this. So we're working on language right now.
This week, multiple state lawmakers introduced bills that would grant migrants state and city work authorization permits. One bill introduced by Senator Louis Sepulveda would allow the state to grant free work permits to migrants within 45 days of their applying for asylum. Although it would almost assuredly be challenged in court, Senator Sepulveda says this would at least get the ball rolling.
In one breath, you can't complain that these individuals here, and they're going to drain our tax coffers, but then resist any effort for them to pay taxes and get work.
Hochul met with legislative leaders later in the day to discuss work authorization proposals and when it could get done, making no guarantees of a special session. Assembly Speaker Carl Hastie arrived at Hochul's Midtown office first. We asked if he plans to discuss his proposal with the governor.
I haven't spoken to about the agenda.
Would you consider a special session?
I don't know.
Senate Majority Leader Andrea Stewart-Cousins arrived next and said right now a special session is not on the table.
No, I mean, at this point is the conversation that we're having with the governor about a number of things.
White House officials Tuesday confirming that they are days away from signing the lease that will give the state authorization to use a Floyd Bennett field to house migrants. Federal officials also say that work authorization can only come from the federal government, saying, quote, "It is not something that we would encourage states to pursue." Hochul had this response.
The federal government believes that we need to have their authority to move forward with state work permits. But as I said, we have to let them work.
And the Department of Homeland Security says they're sending about 50 people here to the city to help migrants apply for asylum. Now, to date, the federal government has allocated just under $150 million to aid the city in the migrant crisis. Reporting live from Midtown, I'm Morgan McKay. Steve and Natasha, back to you.